There are serious allegations tonight of sexual and physical abuse against employees of a rehabilitation ranch for troubled teens in West Jordan. The civil lawsuit filed in California claims a 16-year-old boy was kidnapped, held against his will, and sexually assaulted at least 6 times while at the West Ridge Academy. Fox 13's Sandy Riescraft joins us in studio this evening. Sandy.
Yeah, Bob, the lawsuit alleges child sex abuse, negligence, and physical abuse that it says nearly led to the death of Eric Norwood. He's now 25 years old, but was at the West Ridge Academy when he was 16 years old until he turned 18. He says he's speaking up now about the abuse in order to save others from the alleged pain he suffered during and years after his time there. He discussed the allegations at a press conference today. This is the West Ridge Academy in West Jordan, a home for troubled teen boys and girls.
I was physically and sexually abused systematically pretty much the entire time I was at the Utah Boys Ranch, which is now called West Ridge Academy, from ages 15 to 18. And I left on my 18th birthday when they could no longer hold me.
In this lawsuit filed in district court in Los Angeles, Eric Norwood alleges that he was physically abused about 10 times, sometimes to within inches of his life, that staff members at the academy observed the beatings and did nothing to stop them. The civil suit also accuses some staff members of molesting and sexually abusing minors.
They were systematically abused, where they were systematically hurt, and where they were systematically destroyed, and where they could not leave until their 18th birthday.
The civil suit was filed in California because the statute of limitations has expired in Utah. The alleged victim is from California. West Ridge's executive director, Ken Allen, says he 100% adamantly denies all of the allegations. He says the 47-year record at West Ridge Academy speaks for itself. But others are making allegations against the academy, too. Christopher Wade says he was there for 9 months when he was just 16. He hasn't filed a lawsuit, but the Salt Lake City man, too, wants to see changes at West Ridge. Wade was out of town. We spoke to him by phone today.
I've run laps in the snow in underwear for hours, cleaned dumpsters in my underwear, out in the snow. Forced to line up naked. They do strip searches under the guise of, we're looking for drugs or whatever, and it was really just so they could humiliate you and make fun of the way you looked and throw rubber balls at your genitals while you were standing there.
Now, the civil lawsuit is asking for about $11 million in damages for Eric Norwood for pain and suffering as a result of his time at West Ridge. So far, no criminal action has been filed in this case. Now, former Utah Senator Chris Butters was the executive director at the academy at the time of these allegations. I spoke to him tonight, and he, too, denies that any kind of abuse went on under his watch. Live in the newsroom, Sandy Riescraft, Fox 13 News, Utah.